Tonight, from Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
Kicker Jake Moody's got it teed up, and we are underway now from Santa Clara. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Well, the Broncos offense gets set to go to work, and at the helm in his second season wearing orange and blue, Russell Wilson.
And similar to his nickname, Russell Wilson has a dangerous mix of skills, the ability to throw from the pocket and extend plays and throw on the run. Not to mention an absolute winner. Usually has his team in the playoffs competing for Super Bowl opportunities.
They'll fake the jet sweep and instead give up the middle to Williams. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple and that's it. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's Wilson. Outright, this one goes to Patrick.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Niners offense set to go to work, and it's last year's revelation, Brock Purdy, who leads them out in season number 2 from Iowa State.
There weren't many bigger stories last season than Purdy, who's officially the most famous Mr. Irrelevant of all time. Won each of his first 5 starts and almost guided his team to a Super Bowl. He's really forced the team to reevaluate its plans at quarterback because he looks like the real deal.
There for the stop defensively, Nick Bonito.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And he'll pick up about 3 there, up to the 43. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. Samuel going to go in motion right. He's going to get it on the jet sweep. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, they gave up a few yards there, but all in all, I think it's a pretty nice job defensively against the jet sweep. If they don't slow him up, he might take it to the house, so they'll take that play every time on the defensive side of the ball.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Hey, let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. So they'll get the yardage on the run and get 15 more for good measure.
Yeah, that wasn't too difficult to spot. You heard the sideline erupting, and the flags came out almost immediately.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Again, it's Williams. And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 24. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. Trying for it with P-Ryan. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3-and-out.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now Wilson. And it's caught. Touchdown, Broncos. Cortland Sutton from 13 yards out. And the Broncos are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Lutz with the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. The drive there took 6 plays, and Cortland Sutton able to finish things off with the touchdown reception. Returning from his end zone is Ray McLeod. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-3 the score on EA Sports. On first down, this is McCaffrey. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. Purdy now to throw. To the sideline and incomplete. As we thought they might do here in week 2 of the preseason, they've left their starting quarterback out there for this second quarter, but I would imagine we will not see him after halftime.
Yeah, this is the time of year you've got to get your backup some reps and make sure you protect your starting quarterback.
He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey, and he's going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there. There he goes left side. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. There was a great article in the paper yesterday about how he likes to run angry. Plays like that, you can feel it, can't you?
As long as he doesn't drive angry, we're okay. Because when he's on the field, that anger works for him. It fuels him, it powers him, and the end result runs like that.
A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal. Mitchell will get into the end zone for a 49er touchdown.
2 good drives on their first 2 possessions. Remember, the first wound up in a field goal, but we all know field goals aren't going to cut it in the NFL, so they're not going to be denied here, and they wind up punching this one into the end zone.
Moody good with the extra point, and the lead is now 10-7. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos about set to go on offense. Wilson and the Broncos now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. In motion goes Patrick. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now it's Wilson. He'll find his tight end. It's Adam Troutman. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And movement by one of the Broncos up front, and in comes the flag. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. A full start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. Here's Wilson to throw. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down. Up the middle, it's Williams. He'll get 2 yards back, but it's going to leave him with a long 3rd and 13.
Well, how about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
3rd and long, it's Wilson. Looks to the sideline and has Mims who makes a catch. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to make it 4th down. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
Now a give, right side McCaffrey. He's got it to the 43 here.
But if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. 2 minutes remaining in the first half, 10-7, our score. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Purdy looking to throw. That is caught. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another 1st down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage, if he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. Throwing here, Purdy. Touchdown! Brandon Ayuk from 13 yards out. And the Niners are able to add on to that lead. Moody good with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it was Brandon Ayuk capping it off with a touchdown reception. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Denver's offense ready to go again. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Caught left side, Williams. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. To throw is Wilson. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
So now here in the second week of the preseason, you'd expect the starters to play a little bit more than they did in week 1, but not a whole lot.
So if you're an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along because most of your playbook's probably installed. How well are they handling it? Easy in and out of the huddle, no mental mistakes? Are they starting to look like a good offensive football team?
Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. From midfield now, here's Wilson. A short one to the tight end, Troutman. The Broncos in the hurry-up trying to get to their positions and get set quickly. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And the 49ers are going to have it here just past the 25. Final 24 seconds of the first half as they come up here 1st and 10. That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down. Purdy off the play fake. That is incomplete.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On 1st down, it's Purdy. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Williams. Well, Charles, you were so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Expect to see a good number of backups going forward as we are back and underway here in preseason week 2. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Play action. It's Darnold. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
A beautiful fake. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
23 yards, the final tally. Up the middle, here's Pirine. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Now 2nd and 5. Now it's Stidham. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. To throw is Stidham. The throw right side here going to be incomplete. 4th down now as San Fran's defense was strong in coverage. Now Lutz for the field goal try. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. The kick by Lutz is good. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. Whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
A play fake, and it's Darnold. And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
First down, here's Mitchell. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold.
And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
Trying the right side with Mitchell. Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
They'll run here with Mason. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 10 more there and another first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially. And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Elijah Mitchell ready for the regular season with his second touchdown of the game. And the Niners go up by 2 touchdowns. Moody good with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. So that drive in total 8 plays, and it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
Exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
On 1st and 10, it's Stidham. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. Here's Stidham. Got a man. That's little Jordan Humphrey. And he's going to be brought down right there. So nothing after the catches. He's dropped at the 42. The Broncos on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. That's into the hands of McLaughlin. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Here's Stidham to throw. Short throw caught by Dulcich. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 7. Again, Stidham. He finds his man Johnson. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now it's Stidham. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Stidham. He's got his tight end. It's Chris Manhertz. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Throwing again here, Stidham. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Now Stidham. And he'll just get rid of it. You know, during these preseason games, we're in week 2 right now, it's always funny looking at our spot charts up here in the booth because with all the guys that might play in this one, it seems to get bigger and bigger each year.
Yeah, we pretty much supersize them.
Stidham hit, and he lost it. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We'll give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
And instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 72 yards rushing now for Mitchell. He's got a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. Mitchell. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Off of play action, Darnold. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. Throwing here on third down, Darnold. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Alton Robinson in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a fourth down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. Dances by him. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Broncos take over. First down and 10. This is first and 10. Now Stidham. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. It's Jair Brown who's got it. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have him set up with a first and goal right at about the 6-yard line. For this defense, That's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
Once more with Mitchell. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Now Darnold. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
Your accompaniment.
Aren't I, though?
The football going back over to the Denver Broncos. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Stidham's throw caught here by Dulcich. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Stidham 1st down in the red zone. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. The 49ers now going to use the 1st of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Stidham. He finds his man, complete. That's McLaughlin. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Stidham with one final shot. And that is incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So the victory here for San Francisco, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through, and they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.